Good afternoon, everyone. Wow, shit, it's not afternoon yet. Shit, fucking that up already. Good morning, and going to be afternoon soon. How are we all doing today? Coming to you live. I am the Grey Phoxx, as you may have guessed, since you're here already. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Today we will be playing Dark and Darker. So I have been playing this for a few days now. I've gotten really into it. I've really enjoyed it. It was something I didn't think I would enjoy as much as I thought I would, because I looked at it a few times and I was like, it looks alright, it looks okay. Of course, it's in pre-release right now, so it's not even a finished game yet, so I'm just, being hard on it. As soon as I started playing it, I was like, oh my god, this is exactly what I've been missing. So, for those of you who don't know, Dark and Darker is a dungeon crawler simulator. It basically is you create a character. Let's go over to the character creation here. Change class change. Let's just simulate making a character here for a second. I have a few extra characters here. I got my sister Fox here. I got Hector the Mighty. I got Wolfgar the Windstride, and Harold Gertie, or Hurdy Gurdy for short, for those of you who are musically cultured. So here's what you do. You go into your create a character. If you get the free edition, you only get one character slot, but there's lots of choices. So here we have the fighter, the barbarian, and the rogue. The ranger, the wizard, the cleric, the bard, the warlock, and the druid. And if you flip over here, you get the sorcerer. And each of them have their own abilities, their own stat bars, they get their own special weapons and everything, and there's lots of stuff they can't use. So there is a certain level of restriction that comes with every class. Every class has a certain set of things it can use and a certain set of things it can't use. And that's what makes everything kind of really exciting, because you kind of want to play all the other classes now, because there's just some stuff in the game you can't do without them. There's ways to simulate them, and of course a weapon's a weapon's a weapon, right? But if you like a different kind of weapon, it might be worth trying out different classes, right? So there is no character creation so far. At least they haven't added that yet. So I actually really like that, because how much time have you wasted in the Skyrim character creation just to put a helmet on 2 seconds later and never see your character ever again, right? So honestly, it saves me an hour of frustration trying to decide what character I want to look like. Yeah, you could be A or B. Be guy or girl, or whichever variation of the two you like to be. So I, of course, started off with my sister Fox. Let's go back here. Sister Fox here. You can't really see her because, again, helmet. Hector the Mighty. I just went with a fighter because I wanted to see how much armor I could stack on one dude. Wolfgar Windstride. I want to see how much damage I can do with one strike. And Hurdy-Gurdy. He's just silly. I haven't done anything with him yet. He's very cute. I like him. Okay, so we're going to go into Sister Fox now. And we're going to enter. She's my level 68 character. Oh, so close. Almost there. She's my level 68 character, and I've been working on her for a little while now. Oh, yeah, sorry. We should be drink your water. Oh. Okay. So you might be asking, how does the game work? What is it like? Okay. Well, you go into these little dungeons here. You got all these dungeon options here. And each of them is going to have different kinds of enemies in them. And you fight those enemies, you kill them, you steal their loot, and then you escape. It's an extraction style fighter, or extraction style dungeon crawler. So you have to get to the extraction points, and if you die, you lose everything. Let's go look at my stash. See, everything in the stash you get to keep. I've made a lot of gold already, sorry. You get to keep all your stuff in the stash, but anything in this inventory here disappears when you die. There is some ways of getting your stuff back, but it's expensive. So it's good to have a little bit of a storage of gold, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So let's show you how it works. Merchants. Let's see, you got all your merchants here. I really like it. It's not like an expansive kind of game where you have to walk around a market and go talk to everyone, kind of like Skyrim. Because that's nice and all for like a story and like for an in-depth like experience. But I do just kind of like going, oh, alchemist is here, talk to the alchemist, buy his stuff, sell my stuff, back up. Oh, I like to go talk to the woodsman. There he is. Go talk to the woodsman, buy his stuff, sell my stuff. See, very quick and simple, just very you know, just gets through everything really nicely. I know it's not for everyone. Everyone likes their games a little bit differently, but this just really scratches my itch. So let's see. There's leaderboards. Like the loot goblin with the most loot. 72,000 gold currently. 72,000 gold, eh? I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get up there. And I'm gonna be the loot goblin. I'm gonna do it. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's start with just the basic Forgotten Castle. We'll go into there. Hold on. Ah, cool. Okay, hold on. Let me open up the chat. I just gotta do that too. Hold on. Open up my chat so I can see you guys. Profile, stream manager. Ah, one viewer. Oh, I wonder who that is. Ah, one viewer. Oh. Okay, perfect. We'll put that in the charger. Auto mod queue. Okay. So we got the chat going on the side here. I can see that. Alright, let's hop into a dungeon. So since it's a team-based game, I can hire people to join me from here. I can just send them an invite and they can join me. And it's a party-based style. Or I can go in alone, which is significantly more dangerous. But if you plan ahead, you can make it work. Let's go in here. So that warning there was saying that certain dungeons have certain levels of equipment that you can bring in, you know, for difficulty settings, right? All right, so how do we do this? What do we do? How does it all work? Well, you go into a map. The map is 5 by 5 squares, and each square is a different environment, and they're all randomized. Okay, let's look around. Yeah, so you can see what I kind of meant by, kind of looks like Oblivion back in the day. Kind of has that, like, early age style. Oh, got a skeleton here. Okay, so I'm going to use one of my abilities that allows me to just kill all undead in one area. Boom! Nice and easy. With my mace, I'm going to crack this open. Okay, and there's something back here. Oh, we're getting a bit of lag here. That's not great. I definitely don't want to be lagging in this game, because if I die, I kind of lose everything, like I said, right? Okay. Which way do we want to go? Where do we want to go? So there's no real direction to where you're supposed to go. You just go into a room, and you look around for monsters, and you look around for loot. Here we are. We're just looking around. Okay, I'm going to pull my mace up for this one. And you might be asking, is the game supposed to be this dark? Is the game Dark and Darker supposed to be, in fact, this dark? Yes. Yes, I will assure you right now, the game is, in fact, this dark. Ooh, taking some serious damage here. Hold on, let's get rid of this guy. And this is what I mean by the lag. If I can't see where he's swinging from, I can't block. There we go. Okay, so I'm a cleric. I'm specialized in melee weapons, or in maces, and I have a silver mace. Let's get some healing done here. And I'm capable of casting several spells. Not a lot of spells, but quite a few spells that are quite handy. Okay, let's take a look at this chest here. Okay, so I gotta tell you about these now. So these chests are of course full of loot. Let's take that. That's something. All the loot is differentiated by color. Oh, I don't want to fight that. I don't want to fight that. I don't want to fight that. Let's not fight that. Let's close this door. And I can go away. Alright, there's just some things you don't want to fight. At least if you're not ready for it. If you're prepared for it, you grab your potions, you get all ready for it. And there's, like, really every fight. Like, if you've played Dark Souls, you know that every single fight could cost you health. Every single fight could cost you your whole run, right? So, you really become cautious about what you fight and what you don't want to fight, right? And I'm a cleric, so fighting undead is pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward for me. I can really just fight them with a mace. There we go. And combat looks really slow and kind of not so intense, but once you start to complicate things with like attack speeds, multiple enemies, certain angles, it all starts to become a little bit more complicated, even though things are moving slowly. So you notice I'm leaving all the things that are white tagged or gray tagged because they just are not worth picking up. Like early in the game, when you're lower level, you want to pick up everything just so you can make as much money as you can to put something in your pockets, just to, you know, survive, basically, make money. Oh, this one is pick lock, so I don't have any lock picks, and I'm not a rogue, so I can't break that. Yeah. One enemy, rarely ever a problem. Ooh, a blue item, that's good, I'll take that. Silver coins. Sounds like we got a living suit of armor around here. Where is he? There. Oh, there's 3 of them. My god. 4 of them. Oh no. Okay, let's see if we can take 2 of them first. Okay, so they did 100 damage there. So these guys swing a little differently. So I'm going to switch to my casting and try to take them out with my magic. Okay, that was 2 hits after hitting with 100 points of damage. Ow. Resurrection, Divine Strike. Let's cast Divine Strike so I can use my mace. There's no sprinting either. So if you're familiar with extraction shooters, a lot of extraction shooters will not have any sprint. They'll have speed potions that allow you to move faster, but there's no sprinting. So you kind of have to become very comfortable with your movement speed. Okay, we took out 2 of them, but that cost us a lot of magic. So, like D&D, which this is totally not based off of, you can take a small rest to recharge your spells. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull over to the side here, pull out one of my items, campfire. We're going to set that up. See how it takes a little while to set, though? It takes a little while, so you're going to need to do that. Kind of in a private space so you're not going to get attacked. And we always got this timer here at the bottom right over here on the map there. Actually, can you see the map? Oh, no, you can't see the map because my face is over the map. So that's kind of a problem. Where are we going to put my camera? Oh, we can edit that in a little bit. Okay, we're going to edit that in a bit. So I want you to be able to see the cameras. Oh, hold on. Keep sitting. Ah, okay. Yeah, you want to be sitting next to the fire as long as possible so you can get all your spells charged up again. But I did not do that by accident, and I didn't get all the charge I was going to get. Okay, so there's another fun thing about this, is each dungeon has people in it. There are people around, also in these dungeons, also killing things, also looting things, and it's kind of a competition for who can get the best stuff first. You know, there's a randomized dungeon, of course, but each section kind of has its own, well, everyone kind of recognizes which section is which after a while, and they'll rush to the best places to get the best stuff. Of course, the best stuff is the bosses. You want to get to the bosses and fight them, kill them, and then get their loot troves at the end. But this game is totally plausible without fighting any bosses. You don't have to fight any bosses if you don't want to. You can just walk around and scrounge loot the whole time. I have a great time of it just doing that. And I always keep a resurrection charge casted. Oh, pardon me. Oh, excuse me. I always keep it a resurrection on my cast bar here, resurrect. I only get 1 of them per game. just in case I happen to find someone dead. Because if someone dies in the dungeon, then they lose all their stuff, of course, right? So it's always nice to be able to pick someone up and be like, hey, I saved your stuff, right? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Hey, we're gonna... Yeah, some people have already been through here, so they've already taken on most of the good stuff. Let's check this guy here. You got any cloth on you? No, just a regal miter. So the loot organization system is a little funky, so you gotta do stuff like this sometimes to make stuff fit. But that's okay. I like that. It makes it... It's very reminiscent of Minecraft, only everything... Not everything fits in one square. We have the chalice here. Let's see, where can I fit that chalice? Can I fit that chalice anywhere? I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can. Okay, well, we'll leave it behind. Okay, well, let's go. Okay, so this is the blue door. The blue door always takes you back to the surface. The red door takes you deeper. But of course it gets harder, and the monsters get scarier, and the loot gets better. So every level you go down, the chances of you dying significantly get higher every time. Hey, Sister Phoxx, now level 69. Love that for her. Merchants. So we go to the merchants. I always go to the collector first, just to get all the gems and stuff kind of out of here. Any of the shiny gold stuff. Because he'll buy all that stuff. And he'll buy the human skulls, too. I don't know what he does with the skulls, but he buys them. Oh, that gets rid of all that. And now we're left with the clothing and armor. So we're going to go to the tailor to sell the hat and the boots. And then we're going to go to the armor to sell the helmet. And then we're going to go to the stash to stash that these silver coins, because I like the silver coins. I don't like to trade them off. They're used for making the silver maces. So those are always handy. And then we're going to look at the Huntress. What do you have for our daily quest today? Oh, there's only 4 hours left in the daily quest. So, kill demon imps. Oh, that's in the Inferno. I've never been to the Inferno before. And items required for merchant. Giant bat ear. Let's walk. Okay, I've been hunting bats for like non-stop. I had the weirdest dream last night. I was hunting bats in my dreams, and I was ripping horns off of them or something and putting them in a bag and then just chucking them away like they were apples. It was such a weird feeling. I like bats. Bats are cool. Bats are cool. They're called flying foxes. They're basically my cousins. And I'm just hunting them. Feels bad, man. But unfortunately, if you go to the merchant section here, you go to the leather shop, and you go to service, you go here, you can find leather bags, coin pouches, which require 3 items: bowstring, old cloth, and a bat wing. Well, you need 3 bat wings technically. So, unfortunately, I need 1.5 bats worth of wings. Which, unfortunately, not every bat has a wing, which is kind of really frustrating, because I've killed quite a few bats and gotten no wings. Or I can switch for wolf pelt and troll pelt for the giant gold bags. I have no idea where I'd even get that now. Cobalt. And he's got all these leather clothes as well, which are quite cool. Okay, so hold on. I can also go to my squire. My squire has all this extra gear here just kind of saved up for me. So every time I die, I can come back and select from all of this stuff and then re-equip it instantly. Just like that. Well, I've only got the fire kit there, but that's about it. Like, if I was missing everything else, then I would get everything else back, of course, in this list here. Which is basically what I have already here. Quick prep. My gear set. Yeah, so the squire's quite handy. What quests are we working on right now? Let's take a look at some quests. So the quests all come from the merchants, and the merchants give you more stuff to look for, and they basically change up how you play in the dungeon. So this guy here is saying, use surgical kits. So instead of using my magical healing, I would use surgical kits instead to heal. I honestly haven't found very many surgical kits, so using them has been quite a frustrating quest. The ruins of Forgotten Castle must escape, so I must find Prison B in the ruins of Forgotten Castle. Glad to see you made it back in one piece. The search for the leathersmith's daughter has turned up nothing, but I've been digging around. Got desperate enough to visit that damn fortune teller. She gives me a place to check. Let's see if there's any truth to her cryptic ramblings. Okay, so she's saying somewhere at Prison B. Prison B is where I need to look. Okay, so let's... Apparently the leathersmith's daughter is missing. So we need to go find her. Prison cell B. Prison cell B. Okay, we need to look for that. Okay. Do a quick search around for any chests. Where are we? We're in Forest A. Well, we got our axe. So it wouldn't hurt for us to grab a little bit of wood while we're here, actually. Wood is a kind of a painstaking thing to gather, but it's kind of worth it once you've gathered it, because it gives you some really good campfires to work with, as well as it allows you to build more tools. It also takes up a lot of your inventory space. Let's take a look here. Ah, billet. Just a regular piece of wood. They're at least worth 10 gold. You really want to get the higher level wood, though, because that's where all the good stuff's going to be. Look. Tree down. Can't put one down. I know. Riveting gameplay, I know. This is what all the kids are playing these days. Oh, here comes the bug. Here comes the bug. Here comes the bug. Oh, back away, back away, back away, back away. Ah, got it. Okay, here's some zombies coming up to me. Wham. What do you got? Armor and rotting fluids. I'll do rotting fluids. I'll take those. They're actually quite rare. Heavy leather pants. Yeah, those are worth something. Ah, we got a bobbin. Bobbin is what we want. Yes, we want bobbin. Because bobbin makes good fires. So, like, as I play this game, there's always things I'm like, oh, wouldn't it work better if it did this? And then I look a little bit deeper and it goes, oh, it actually does if you just do it this way. Like, I was looking at some of the inventory management systems, and I was like, oh, well, why isn't there just a click to move it to the next screen or something like that? Oh, no, my alarm's going after my laundry. Okay, let's get to somewhere safe. I will stop that so it's not so annoying. Excellent, love that. Okay, so there's actually no way to pause this, so I actually have to escape the dungeon before I can open my laundry. There we go. Crystal sword, yeah, but it's not worth very much. Okay. So... another tree I can cut down. Another tree I can cut down. Okay, get these zombies all squared up, and... I know, it's such a powerful spell, but it's really only useful in the undead areas, because like, when you start leaving the undead areas, then you have, like, you know, the undead spells become not so useful. Like fighting goblins, or fighting or I guess not zombies, fighting demons, or fighting, kobolds, I guess there's coming up next. So there's kobolds and trolls and stuff next. Sweet, more bobbin. Nice. that's another campfire for us, actually. Very good. Okay, so I guess we'll just fill up on loot now. What do you got? That potion I didn't want, right? Right, I was telling you about the mimics. Every box could be a mimic, and it's so terrifying. Because, like, I'll be opening it, and then all of a sudden, teeth everywhere. I'm like, ah! It's a great little addition to the game, actually. I really enjoy it. Put these over here so I can take that. Is that not something worth taking? You sort of have to, like, ration out your space with how much loot you want to take. Because, like, these things are worth something, obviously. But they're not all that big, right? So let's just take both of these. We'll replace them with something better. What's this chest up here? Is it locked? Large oak chest. Oh, please don't be a mimic. Just all the way up here. Campfire. Do I want to drop... I can drop a billet for a campfire. Campfires are always kind of handy. Billets are not very handy. So I will happily drop a billet for a campfire. God, I kind of want to find a mimic now, just to show you guys. They're so spoopy. Okay, which one's worse? This one's worse. Okay, we'll drop this one and we'll take this one. And of course, as I said, I'm not going to find any of them, but as soon as I relax, I'm like, oh yeah, there's no more mimics. Blah, 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 blah. They're going to show up out of everywhere. So also, my cleric, my sister, Phoxx, here, has weaponized her alcoholism. So she has the Brewmaster's perk. When you drink alcohol, you no longer exhibit the detrimental drunk effect and gain 10 strength. The duration of the drunk effect is increased by 50%. So I no longer become dizzy and drunk when I'm drunk. I just become strong and angry. Which is quite handy because there's a lot of ale to go around. Oh, there he is. Of course, as soon as I relax. Get away from me. Die. This is a great game. This is a great game. I love this. Okay, let's heal real quickly here. Okay. Do spare band-aids? No, we don't have any spare band-aids. We don't need any spare band-aids. So we're gonna go down to, let's see, where looks like a prison. Because they don't name the spots on the squares. You have to actually go into the squares to find out what they are. I guess eventually you're going to recognize them for which ones they are eventually, but... So when another player escapes through one of these doors shut behind them. So unfortunately what happens is, this is the keep. Let's head this way. We're really just kind of exploring now. We're not looting anything because we just got a bunch of, this is the bandit camp. That's the edge of the map. So we'll just head north, I guess, through the bandit camp. We always want to keep an exit in mind, right? So that we're not, like, we're scrambling to find an exit at the end. Because that could also lead to our death. Because the map will actually kill you if you stay till the end. There's either some sort of, like, bug swarm, or a fire, or the mine collapses, something like that. Something that prevents you from finishing. This is the square bee. Okay. Okay, most of the monsters are dead now. So I don't really need to worry about fighting anything. I just need to find my way to Prison B. Great Hall. Square A. Someone opened these portals for us. That's very polite of them. Oh. Nice. Okay. Forest B. Graveyard. Graveyard's the best for loot, actually. If you have the time for it, just walk on through here and gather up as much loot as you can. Let's see, what's this mage got on him? Potion of Clarity. Potion of Clarity. Oh, I don't have space for it. Never mind. I feel like find these locations are usually easier if you just kind of spawn in them. Because I'm also getting the feeling that sometimes the maps don't even have those certain locations on them. There might be a certain list of locations that are used but are not on the map. I don't know. Torch. Okay, well, let's hop off the map now because we got 3 minutes left and we don't want to spend too much time of it walking around. Oh yeah, there's some really cool spells in the game. Alright, let's go to the merchants. The woodsman. The woodsman provides services where he cuts our campfire cuts a campfire out of our bobbin. And I go to my stash and I stash that away for later days because... later days. If you remember that show. I got all these extra campfires here, so when I start to seriously decide to go into the dungeons, I run a better chance of surviving. Let's move all these down. God, I love inventory management. Alright. So there we go with our items. Now we're going to go to the merchants, we're going to go to the collector, boom, 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 and do I want to keep the rotten fluids? No, I don't make poison, so I don't want to bother with that yet. Okay. We're going to keep the ale, and the clothing is going to get sold to the tailor. And there we are. We're back to square one again. And the thing is, every time you do that, you go to your stash, every time you store up some more gold. So you start with one storage unit, but you can rent out a second one, and rent out a third one. If you've seen here, I've rented out this one here, so it just makes room for more gold. Because I'm making more gold than I know how to store, honestly. It's getting kind of ridiculous. Oh, my laundry. Right. That's what we're here for. Okay, so we're going to pause. And I'm going to tab over to my thing here, and I'm going to take a break. See you after the break. Alright, and we're back. The laundry has been dealt with. Okay, okay. That was working? That was working. Okay, good. Good, good. I said a lot of mean things back there. Alright. So, I guess we're still on that quest to find prison cell B. Sorry, just checking Discord there for a second. Alright, let's hop back into it. Okay. Let's look around. Nope, not a mimic. Okay. Green straw hat. Alright, pop that. Where are we? The grave. Oh, I was just saying how good this place is for loot. Okay, let's strip this place of loot real quick before someone else gets here. Okay, crack all the skeletons, walk through, walk through, walk through, walk through, walk through, collect them all, collect them all, collect them all, walk with the wizard, and die! Love that. My favorite spell of the game. Okay, leather cap for purple. Nice. All kinds of good stuff in here. All kinds of good stuff. Nice. Potion of water breathing, flawed dagger, flawed emerald. Okay, and we're gonna check the skeleton. Skeleton has some enchanted cloth, which we need for a quest. And now we loot. Now we loot. You think, oh, that was so easy. Yeah, any other class would have such a hard time with this area. But clerics just have it a bit easy. These two here. Those. And so items are differentiated by their worth by the color of their listing here. What I can do is I can assume that this little hat here is not going to be worth as much as these, all separately. I grab all those with the torch there. See anything green items? Oh, that's a blue. That's a cracked sapphire, which I can trade for that one there. These bangles, all greens. Okay. So I guess we are just looted in. Let's just see if we can find any gear that like helps us upgrade a little bit. Sometimes you find something that helps you upgrade. No, there's someone here for my loot. Get away! Get away! Interesting. Oh, you can jump down from up there? Interesting. Oh, we got a gargoyle. Nice. So, stone creature does not like blunt weapon very much, unfortunately. So that went down pretty easy. But again, any other class would have a real hard time with it. I just feel like these first few levels really were made for clerics. Like this is cleric's heaven. Well, cleric hell kind of, because it's just like monsters everywhere. But you know what I mean. So graveyard, hidden altar. Okay. And a really wild thing about the block mechanic is you have to actually block the weapon as it's coming in. Otherwise, you will get hit in the head with a sword. Oops, grab the out of the way. There we go. Very nice. Just 2 of those should be enough. Of course, there's 2 ways you can go about not being hit. Is either just stepping out of the way, or archers. I hate archers. Hold on. That dealt with that pretty quick. Nice. Yeah, the archers are kind of the worst. I don't really enjoy. I fucking hate fighting with archers actually. Let's drop the cheapest item we have. That's the ale, I guess. Grab that bowstring. That bowstring's gonna be handy later. You can either block or you can step out of the way. And hilariously, they'll beat the shit out of each other actually a lot of the time. Look at that guy, he just killed his buddy. Norseman helm. I think one of the coolest things about this game is that they really put a lot of effort into making the gear look really good. Like all the weapons, maybe they're not my style, they're still built well though. Like in no way am I ever led to think, oh, this just like isn't a very good looking game. Like this is a really good looking game. At no point in time have I well originally I thought, oh, it looks kind of like Oblivion, just in how it mechanically moves around and how everything kind of looks. But the more I play it, the more I'm like, wow, this is just like a really well thought out game. Great Hall. Where's the prisons? Where are the prisons? Min Gott im Himmel, where are the prisons? Okay, hold on. I just used up my super spell. So I'm gonna take... Okay, let's see what you guys got. Okay. Great Hall. This is the well. Well, this isn't where we want to be. Up the stone circle. I didn't hit all of them, damn it. Okay, let's get a little tactical with it. Ow! Right in the eye. Sanctuary? Sanctuary. Ah! Very effective. Cool. Love that. I haven't actually used Sanctuary before, so that's very cool. And it heals me too. Crazy. Okay, we're gonna remember that one for later. Oh, I think a skeleton's on me. Hold on. Okay. Let me just ramble around. Okay. Whack! Ow. Whack. Whack. Skulls. Okay. I don't know. What's the prison? Outer cemetery. Outer cemetery. Yeah, the slow combat actually kind of helps create a sense of like ability to hop into a into an attack, right? Like you see that opening, you hop into it, right? Let's see. Teeth. Could drop a. That, I guess. Flugerhosen. No, I don't need to take them along. In here though? What's in here? No, it's over here. Woo. Ah, spiders. Oh, God, I hate the spiders. At least they're undead spiders, so they count towards the, Ah! 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 Icky. I gotta say, the worst part of the goblin dungeon isn't the goblins. It's definitely the... Oh, I need that for a quest. Actually, that's getting scooped up for sure. That's coming along. These are getting left behind. No, hold on. That's getting left behind. That's going there. That's getting left behind. That's going there. And that is coming with me because that is a quest. Is this a good cloak? Agility 2, Dexterity 2, Magic Resistance, Luck, Magical Attraction Speed, Memory Capacity. No, I need the Memory Capacity. Anything else green in here we don't want? Take these and this. Okay. What is this? Is some sort of boss battle? Pig. Oh, we're in the last 2 minutes. I'm gonna start getting hurt now. Yeah, see, I'm taking damage. Okay, it is time to vamoose. Oh, someone's being really cool at opening all the portals. So all you gotta do is run through. 532 gold. That's the most gold I've ever made in a run. That's crazy. Okay, here we are. We're gonna take a sip of water. Okay. Okay. Merchants. Collector. Sell the junk. Go to the Huntress, who's weekly. Yes. Should take that. I will get some coins. Huntress Gold Emblem. Nice. That's for the weekly missions. What else in the weekly mission? Getting one of these glowing blue ice eyes, which I imagine is probably from the ice domain. So let's look at my stash. This is gonna go right here. These are gonna go over there. That pendant is max health 7. Demon damage bonus and regular interaction speed. What is mine? Additional memory capacity. No, I need the additional memory capacity for the spells. Merchant, armor, sell, helmet, leather cap, boots. Some will buy the same items. Like the weapons and armor dealer, they kind of work together. Okay, so hold on. I forgot whose quest this is, so I'm gonna go over to here, the quest log here, and scooch down to here. Who was it? There's someone down here that wanted it. Right, it was the leather worker. The leather worker wants enhanced dark fabric. Or enchanted dark fabric, not enhanced. Enchanted. Yes, we also need spider silk, marauder's armor, troubadour outfit, and a warden outfit. Back a little bit. I guess we're well, I guess I've shown you the Forgotten Castle a few times. Let's make an attempt to go deeper this time. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper into the crypt, so we can see what's going on down there. We might find some more items that we're looking for down there. So we're almost gonna ignore everything and just work our way to the red stairs. Oh, wolves. Okay, wolves have noticed me. These ain't your Skyrim wolves. These are kind of dangerous, actually. Yeah, there we go. This is chapel. Well... So do I want to run down there right away? I think I want to run these guys around a little bit and then use my ability to kill them all and steal some loot. Because mummies are actually where the loot's really at. For undead, mummies are some of the best loot you're gonna find. Okay, hold on. Let me chase me around a little bit more. Let me chase me around. Ow. Okay, hold on. 5, 4, 3. Oh, no, not in the corner. Don't get cornered. Okay. 3, 2, 1. That's not all of them. Okay, this one. Whew. Alright, let's check these mummies for some old cloth. Sapphires, bandages. Bandages, found those bandages. Nope, there's not those bandages. Yep. Well, that's kind of proving me wrong, unfortunately. of meh. Sort of meh. Not exactly what I was looking for. Looking for some cool loot. Not finding any cool loot. I'll take that. The bathhouse. Ah, there we go, old clock. Okay, zombies have it too occasionally. Okay, we can make our way out of here if we want, but we're not here to make our way out of here. We are here to go deeper. So we're gonna do that. Let's see. Hold on. So I'm gonna cast. Okay, so in between rounds, there's this guy. You got 30 seconds to do this, so you want to be quick about it. You take all your stuff that you looted. Put it all over there. Okay, you're going to keep that. I'm going to keep that. Because those are health items. And then you're going to sit down as soon as possible so you get a little extra health as well. So whenever you're sitting down, you get a little extra health. Okay, and we'll go to the next spot. And here we are in the crypt. Got more of a dungeon-esque feel about it, not so much night sky anymore. Okay, here we are with the first monsters. They move quite a bit faster and they're a little bit meaner. But they die all the same. Thank for that. Okay, so actually we spawned right at an exit, which is great. So we can actually just kind of work our way out from here and work our way back. Culture room. The cage. Okay, that's not what I wanted at all. Ow. Okay, we're gonna set this campfire real quick here. Actually, no, hold on. I got 4 spells first. Let's use the spells up first. Okay, this is a nice little hiding spot for running a campfire. Okay. Remember, there's other people down here too. So if you're prowling for certain NPCs, you gotta hunt them down quick before someone else gets to them. But remember, there's always another dungeon. You can always hop in again and play again. What's this? Double door, which opens up to a room. A room I want to be in, maybe? Remember, if you hit their shield, you actually hit their shield. Sometimes you find gear that actually works well with your class. And sometimes you actually want to just switch it out right where you are. Once you get to a certain level, though, it gets kind of hard to find good stuff, and you start to just have to buy stuff on the marketplace. Okay. I'm gonna jump down on this guy here. This guy's a wizard. Oh, this spell's been exhausted. Oh shit. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to kill this undead, but I'm almost dead now. Time to run like hell, run like hell, run like hell, run like hell, run like hell. I'm going to do Sanctuary again. Okay, so it only heals you a little bit. Okay, now I don't want to fight that. I don't want to fight a wizard who has got it out for me. I am only out of my spells and totally out of my tree. Did he kill himself? Did he kill himself? Oh my god, he did. Ah, well that's good. That's helpful. Thanks. Okay. So, I keep bringing up mimics. The mimics can be any box too, which is the most frightening thing. Because you'd think, oh, in some games, right, they just build like one mimic box and you recognize the mimic box every time you see it. But no, it's not like that. Okay, let's just gather up as much loot as we can. That white table there with the soul over it, that is a respawn table or respawn shrine. So if you lose a party member and you bring their heart over here, you will respawn them back to partial health, and they can run back to the body and gather their stuff, and then you can continue the dungeon again. Where are we? The cage. We're back to the cage again. A rather wacky thing about the weapon is the weapon doesn't count as a hit necessarily every time. Oh, ow. Okay, now we gotta run again. We gotta run again because it's getting hairy in here. We're gonna find a way to get to that extraction point. There's an extraction point over there? Yeah, over there. I need to get to it somehow. Okay, there we go. Back to health. And we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. We got a few extra minutes. Let's just look around a little bit more, see if we're missing anything. Pluderhosen. Pardon me, some Pluderhosen. Yeah, okay, okay. No. See, you see the bugs flying around? The bugs flying around will eventually eat me. They will eat me to death. And I will not be able to finish the thing then, otherwise. Let's grab the hatchet, I guess. Sure, put that there, grab that there, grab that there. Okay, let's make an exit. Let's do that other thing that the guy was being cool at doing. Let's just open the portals for everyone. Only made 100 loot, but we were exploring. That's what we were doing this time. We weren't looting this time. So we'll go to the merchants, go to the collector. The collector will buy bangles, skulls, teeth, just bits and bobs. We'll go to those. We'll go to the tailor to sell the Pluderhosen. Or the armorer to sell the... oh, no armor. The weaponsmith? Yes, weaponsmith will take the hatchet and the staff. The ale over here. Oh, we missed a few items for the collector. Those as well. We'll go to the stash. And the stash will have bowstring, lots of it. But not enough bat wings. Inevitably. And here. Okay. And then we'll go merchant, weaponsmith, sell explosive bottle, which is worth nothing to him. This guy here is gonna have dungeon. He's also kind of like the mailman. You can mail stuff to each other as well. Collector. And then we go back to the stash. I'm going to buy items. Okay, so we got 2 bags worth of old cloth and 4 bags worth, or 3 bags worth of bowstring, but not even 1 bag worth of bat wings. I feel like bat wings need to be a little bit more popular. I think that's becoming an issue. Like, I don't even say making bat wings more plentiful. I just think making bats more plentiful might be the way around it. Like, I feel like bats should just be a readily available enemy in most dungeons. Okay, the alchemist says I have a quest complete. Hold on. Hidden within the lines. Explore the chapel location in the ruined dungeons. Ah, we did that. There we go. Complete. We got this ring. Additional armor rating and... okay. Test run. That is required by the merchant. Valued for its life-bestowing qualities. Acquired from the soil soaked in blood. Acquired from a soil soaked in blood. Life leaf. Phantom flower. Phantom flower and wardweed I have found, but I've never seen life leaf. Interesting. I'll have to look for it. Weaponsmith. Sell. Get rid of those. Most quest items tend to not be all that helpful, unfortunately. Hey, Goblin. What do you got today? Got a monkey pendant and a rawhide glove. Some potions. Nothing I'm looking for. Smith quest. Ice caverns. What do you think? We think we're ready for ice caverns? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's give it a try. How bad could it be if we die? It's not gonna be that bad. I can buy my equipment back after. Okay, so let's try it out. Ice caverns, Frost Mountain, Ice Cavern. Alright, I've never been here before. We are, for the first time, experiencing this together. Level 70, gear 250, fame 70. Here we go. Pardon me, Lord. Did you check your loadout? The gear you are allowed to bring in this is limited based on the difficulty of the selected dungeon. Are you ready to enter the dungeon? Should you require more time, I can assist in arranging your base gear. If you wish to change your base gear, we can attend it right now. Nope, I'm good. Alright, this is real spoopy. Don't be a mimic. Okay, good. Whew. Okay, Champion's Armor, Ancient Scrolls. We should scrape the walls a little bit. The skeleton. Okay, let's look around a little bit. We got skeletons still. Okay, so skeletons are still a problem around here. Okay, we're gonna walk around the bottom floor. Not gonna go up anywhere. There's a skeleton there. The map's still the same? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's still the same style map. Okay, that's the exit. So we're supposed to be finding kobolds down here. Kobolds are, to my memory... Oh, Jesus. I thought they were lizard folk, but apparently they're more goblin-like. That's a Cyclops of some kind, I guess? That hits pretty hard. Oh. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is a bit more than I was planning. What is this guy? Move slowly, don't move slowly. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Corner. Okay. Back up again. Oh my god. Oh, Frost Giant Berserker. My goodness. Well, that's weird. Why is it instantly dropping items when I put them into my thing? Alt right click to divide items. Alt right click to drop one. Shift click to drop all at once. That's weird. My controls aren't working properly. Weird. I probably should have drank a potion or drank an ale before I fought that giant. That is weird. That's something that shouldn't be happening. Huh. Sorry, folks. My controls aren't working properly. Let me figure this out here and let me heal up. I don't know. Game seems to do this sometimes, especially when I try something new or I try to do something exciting. It's always like, oh, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Maybe we're just gonna make it really hard for you to do anything now. It's kind of annoying. I don't know. I don't know if it's the computer, or it's the program, or it's just God himself getting up my ass. I don't know. I don't know. Hard to say these days. Let's go, little goblin man. Kobold. Okay, well, we definitely gotta be worried about those giants. Those giants are pretty significant. Okay, these kobolds are not much of an issue. Why is it not? Why am I instantly dropping items? Options, input, interaction, menu, menu click, item quick link. Item quick link. What does quick link do? I don't know. Maybe I need to turn the game off and restart it. Come on, kobold. Well. Okay, we've managed to explore one area. I don't know why that's not working. My quick select is not working. I gotta drag and drop every item, which is a bit of a pain. these aren't gonna break. Ah. Okay. Okay. Silver coin. Lockpicks. Bandage. Well, I don't think we want to go too farther from here, honestly. This, barbarian, berserker here kind of took it out of us already. So we're just gonna loot around what's left here. Okay. Let's, get a hustle on, I guess. Well, folks, that was our first dive into the ice caves. Wow, there's no one else in the ice caves. There's no one else in the ice caves. Everyone else is doing just the castle or the escape 100 times. I've done 100 dungeons now. Look at that. Okay, let's go to the merchants. Collector. Taylor. Smith. Oh, he doesn't want it. Collector, you want it? Yeah, you want it. Okay. Go to the stash. Weird. Okay. Nothing from him. Well, I guess that was a dive, wasn't it? Yeah, I guess we'll call it, that was a dive, yeah. Okay, drink your water. So we have reached 10,000 gold. That is 1/7 of the current loot goblin. So we got some catching up to do. Let's take a look at our merchants. Huntress. She's got this big bag of gold for us if we can get 15 coins, but I don't think we can get the 15 coins unless we really hustle it. Imps. Bat wings. Oh, someone was asking us to kill kobolds, weren't they? Hold on, let me check that quest. Oh, excuse me. Somebody wanted dead kobolds. Who was it? The pyramid in the ice caves. Kobold chemistry. Oh, I need to kill quite a few more kobolds. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello. Hey, Shepard. I have to leave for a meeting, but I wanted to stop by and say hi. Oh, thank you so much. I hope your days are going really well as well. I hope the meeting goes really well. dungeon. Let's go back to Forgotten Castle for a bit. Yeah. What are we looking for? We're looking for Prison Cell B. I have to leave now. Have a good time. Yeah, thank you so much. Herald of the Depths. Reach 100 on any character. Alright, working our way up there. Working our way up there. Enforcement rate. I need to go refill my water. So I'm gonna put you on hold for a second here. See you after the break. Alright, we're back. We're back again. Water's full. And we're ready. Okay, back to the dungeon again, I guess. Here we go. So a fun thing that we can do as well is we can always make parties with people we meet in the dungeon. So say we're hanging out by like a door where there's a boss, and we're like, oh, I don't think I can handle that boss. But you see someone come along, and you're like, hey, could you help me out with this boss? And they actually can, yeah. Oh, I waited. I did it too soon. Yeah, they're not too hard to kill. You just gotta time it. Where is that spider spawner? The spider spawner is right here. I was trying to destroy this first before I go kill the spiders. Because more will just spawn otherwise. Okay, I'll see if there's a royal coffin. Ooh, that's a purple gem. Nice. I can upgrade something with that. Nice. See, every item sort of has a use eventually. Doesn't seem like it at first, but every item will eventually have a use. Except for like loot. Loot's always just kind of loot. Nope. Wait, does the thing work? Yeah. There we go. It's working properly again. Okay, good. I was worried the game was trying to screw me over. Now it's just collecting armor, collecting loot, collecting stuff. It's a simple life. We walk around. That's the way into that way. Sometimes you spawn over here. Better shield? Nope, no better shield. More ale. Ah! Down to me! Down! Just like that. Yeah. Urgh. You think you're mean? I'm mean. Bite you. I'll bite you. Yeah. Yeah, how about that? What do you do then? Okay. Okay, enough of that. Those two there for a second. Put those there. Okay, we're not leaving those behind. Just making room for all these items. Okay. And where are we going to fit the tongue? Do I need the mimic tongue? I don't think I need the mimic tongue, actually. It's not for a quest or anything, so I don't know if I bother. Well, we're looted up. Like, I don't think we actually, like, accomplished much, like, gathering loot actually only does so much for so long. I eventually need to actually complete quests, or I can't buy better equipment from my merchants. So I really do need to find that prison where that girl is. Or she might be. That's the theory. So we're in the outer cemetery graveyard. Okay, this has been run through. Okay, our next deep dive is up north. So we want to go through here. Forest B. Best not to miss with those. Great hall. I'll let him deal with that while I run off. Whoever's dealing with that, you got it. You got this. Don't you worry. I believe in you. Tower. Where are the prisons? And the Barbarian. That's where the boss is. Stone circle. Triple cloth. Double cloth. Okay, well, do we want to go down? We did want to go down. Down means more loot. Alright, we go down. Alright, we should head on down. Okay, go to the expressman. And okay, we gotta be quick. Oh, too late. If you're quick, you can get a few extra health points for free. when you get in here, first thing you typically want to do is get that fire. So you get your spells back, get your health up again. You have 14 minutes, so you got lots of time. Don't even worry about it. Okay, we got 2 extra uses. That'll do. Okay. Nice, nice. So I always like say I'm gonna start doing this more often, but then I never really get to start doing it more often. But so I'm currently not working at the moment. I have lots of time to kill at the moment. So I think I'm gonna be on pretty much every day, as often as I can be, just to keep things going, and see if I get some viewers, see if I get some people who are interested in what's going on. These skeletons are a little spicy. Ow. Oh my god. Oh, see, that's what I mean. All it takes is a small mechanics to make the game really difficult again. Two of those, and we're using some bandages, because bandages are actually super cheap. And going through my casting is actually... So, resource-wise, in the long term, using up your spells is probably better, because your spells are, in long term, free. Every round you're going to get more spells. And unless you use campfires to make up more spells, then you're not really using any resources at that point. However, I gather so many so many bandages and potions on a regular basis that I actually have a hard time going through them all and end up selling half of them. So what I'm thinking is I need to start using the potions and my bandages before I use my spells, because my spells actually have quick turnaround. They can be used almost instantly. Over here. Underground altar. Armory. We're in the armory now. This way leads to the inferno, which we don't want to do. One of these red skeletons isn't terrible. Yeah, if you can't quite tell, they're a little bit redder. So they are faster and they are meaner. Oh, got some phantom flower here. Nice, nice, nice. I think it's easier just to maneuver around that axe than it is to actually try to engage it. I love how he's got a big axe in his hand, but the loot item says he's got a little tiny one. Okay, let's get for a heal. Any more flowers around here we can pick? Ooh, I don't like that one. There we go. That deals with that. Another phantom flower. Nice. We'll grab that. Ooh, sounds like there's someone down here with us. Like, ooh, there's a wraith in here too. I don't have any spells though. Sanctuary. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Time to leave. It is time to leave. I don't care what they is. There's too much shit in here. There's too much shit in here. It is time to leave. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my goodness, that was a tight squeeze. I don't think we can get out of that. I think we got it. I think we did it. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, let's light another fire. Get some spells going again. We've used up both our sanctuaries. We've used up both of our or all of our. Yeah, I think with some. My foot's in the fire. Oh my god. Okay, if we hold E, we can see what our spells are. Okay, these are loading up. We got one more sanctuary, got 2 more heals. Okay, we'll just kind of wait this out actually, because we get a little bit of return every time we wait, but. Okay, almost there, almost there. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, boom. There we go. Okay, so I think we can risk fighting that ghost now. How many minutes? We got 5 minutes still. Okay. Ah, there we go. Ooh, okay. Okay, okie dokie. Okay, we'll put that there, and that there, and that there, that there. Golden key. What does a golden key do? Move speed 10. Dungeon, permitted area, dungeon only. quick and go down there and open whatever this is supposed to open. Okay, nothing in here. Nothing in here. Let's get going. Well, actually, this is a really full place of stuff, but I don't want to spend too much time here and get killed. Let's get a boogie on. Lion's-headed chest. We need to go up this way. Up that way. Hold on, M. We go right. And this way. We check the ghost. Brave essence, occult robes. Nah. We got 2.43 minutes. Nothing. Okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're getting out of here. Oh no. No, 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 no. That's not good. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. We're gonna go to the next one. Where's the next one? We're gonna go this way. And we're gonna keep going. This one here? No, fuck. Fuck. South. We're gonna go south. We got a minute 50. We're going south. We're gonna go this way. Go this way. Crack the door. Up there, right, up there. Another wizard area. Okay. No! That sucks. God, I'm so disappointed. You know, if I had just saved my Ultra Blast or whatever, my big, I could have gotten out of that. Damn. Okay, so now here's what happens when you die. Like I said, you lose everything. You go to your merchant, you go look at your stash here. Nothing. I have all my base gear here, like my squire gives me. If I go to my squire and go here, and here's all my base gear. And all of it is just poor quality, just baseline stuff. Basically, it's like you have some stuff to play with effectively, so you're not like just running around naked again. But that we had some good loot in there too. Okay, well the expressman, he got some of our stuff. Okay, he got some of our stuff out of there, so we're gonna take all that. We're gonna trade that all in. Let's go to the collector. And we're gonna sell that. Oh no, I want to keep that. Okay, and we're gonna go to the armor. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go to the stash. We're gonna go the second one here. This one's a ruby. This one's sapphire. Okay. So that's a big bummer. But I'm not hurting for money, actually. I'm really not. So hold on. Let's. Oh, we even got an upgrade item. Like redeem. What item do I want? A monkey pendant or leather leggings? Well, let's see what the pendant does, because the pendant's the most likely to actually be an item I can use. What's this pendant do? 1 to all attributes, 3 to resourcefulness, 1 to physical damage reduction. Oh. You know, I'll put that in my everyone box. My everyone can use that. Champion armor, magical healing, magical damage bonus, and armor penetration, headshot damage bonus, and physical damage bonus. This seems like the better armor, actually. Merchant, armor, sell. The treasurer has a quest for me. He says, "Whisper, ruins of forgotten castle. Kill wraiths." Ah, I've done that. Yes. Rawhide gloves, which I can sell to the weaponsmith for some reason. Never. Okay, and the goblin has my stuff. There, look at that. Look at that. I didn't even need to swap up all my gear. So let's select all. 278 gold. Pocket change. Thank you. We go to the stash. I'll put this back here. Ah! Don't look, children. Not what I'm talking about. There's no children here. At least there shouldn't be. Do your parents know what you are watching right now? Well, there's no one here, actually, so it's okay. Let's see. Okay, so great helm, plate pants, cloak, boots, shield, gauntlets, spellbook. Do I get my mace back? The crystal sword. Where did that come from? Merchant. Armor. Sell. Okay, so we had our gear back. Let's go look at our stash. Grab that sword that was just sitting there. We need an axe, so we'll put the axe in there. Merchant. Actually, the alchemist likes the crystal swords. Look at that. Service. I need some silver powder. And I'm going to go to the weaponsmith. See what I mean by this menu being really easy to flip around through. Right, so I can just go through here, purchase that. Oh, hold on. There we go. I need a pickaxe. Take one of those. Silver ingot. Stash. Silver ingot there. The pickaxe here, because I'm not mining for anything this time. Oh, I need to buy all my potions and stuff this time as well. So let's go to the merchant, alchemist, 2 basic health potions, and we go to the surgeon. These. I'll go to the tavern, make I'll get them to send us some booze. Alright. That's really all I need to go into a dungeon. Right. I guess we're back to square one again. So back to 232, 71 fame. You guys haven't seen the goblin dungeon yet, have you? Let's go see the goblins. Since we have really nothing to lose right now. Oh, no, hold on. If I do that, I don't want to bring an axe with me. I want to bring my pickaxe with me instead. That makes more sense because there's no trees down there. Okay, and we got a campfire. Should we bring a second campfire just to be sure? I don't think it's that serious. Maybe it is. Let's bring one anyway, just to be sure. Okay, let's bring one just to be sure. Potions of clarity? Any potions of clarity? No potions of clarity. Magic protection is not a bad one to have down there, actually. We'll take a few of those with us. Yeah. Okay. Let's go into the goblin dungeon. Okay. We'll switch around, look around our area. Oh, is there gonna be bats in here? Oh, please be bats in here. Please be bats. Oh, we're in the spider cave. Ugh. Oh, thank you. There we go. Bat. Batwing? Batwing? Bat. Oh, 2 bat wings. Where did I put them? There. That's awesome. Sorry, little bat. I needed your wings. They are the perfect consistency for a leather bag for me to put my money in. So, unfortunately, you are on the chopping block. Hey, man. You know what, Mr. Bat? If you find something that you can make humans out of, you can hunt down as many humans as you want and make them as just like that too. You can make exactly. If you, yeah, it works both ways. You want to use bats for making bags? Bats can use humans to make houses, whatever. It's a healthy ecosystem that way. Okay, let's get these spiders dealt with. Oh, another bat. Oh, sweet, another bat. Yeah. More wings? Giant bat hide. That's pretty cool, too. I'll take that. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Heater, magic. Not a lot of great loot down here sometimes. We're not really here for the loot though. We're here for the metals. bat wings. No, only get so lucky so long. What I love is that in this goblin cave, essentially, they've effectively just kind of accepted that these spiders have taken over that area of the map. They're just like, yep, no, not our problem anymore. Whoever goes in there is a dead man, and we're not worried about that. Where is some more iron though? I could really use some more iron. I guess they're gonna make me go deeper into the. I don't want to go deeper into the spider cave. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that's okay. I can do that. What I like about this as well is that it is generally randomized maps. So each dungeon is going to feel a little different every time. It's going to have a little bit more twists and turns to it. You're not necessarily always going to know your way around. You just sort of have to procedurally work your way around and find what it is you're looking for. Like that iron right over there. That's what I'm looking for, baby! I'm looking for iron. Is that a player? Sounds like a player. Yeah, see, in PvP, I gotta be worried about those footsteps. I'm listening for them. I definitely am. Bug. Bug. Bug me not. Okay, since we got to there, I can do the rest with bandages, actually. Okay, well, nice. We got some more iron here. Let's collect this iron and get out of here. And I really like it. You can really play however you like in this world. It's, am I a more iron-focused kind of miner? Am I a woodsman? Am I collect a lot of wood? Am I a, you know, right? Like, you get to focus on how you want to play it, right? Or if you don't want to do any mineral collection at all, you don't have to worry about it. You just don't have to craft. You'll have to buy everything, of course, but, you know, that's very possible. This game does not require anything of you. Other than that you enjoy yourself, of course. It doesn't even require you to enjoy yourself. There's some parts you definitely won't be enjoying yourself, for sure. But, it's all good fun. I enjoy it always. Wow, you can fit 5 on top of each other? That's crazy. This spider cave was not as spidery or cavey as I thought it would be. Let's see. Grave essence for angles. I do that? Okay, let's find our way out of here. So I guess kobolds are just blue goblins, and goblins are just green goblins, I guess? I don't know. Kobolds can be a lot of different things. Kobolds are lizards in some games. They are... Let's mine this last bit of iron and get out of here. Our exit is probably just around this corner here, as long as no one snagged it already. And if there is, we can probably push for a different one. Let's see. Is that exit possible? Let's see if this exit is possible first. There we go. We're out of here. And we're out. Awesome. That was the Goblin Caves. Now, you saw more spiders than goblins, honestly, but that's kind of how it tends to be, actually, more often than not. Alright, so let's go to the collector. The collector's going to buy up all our junk. And we're going to take all our stuff to the stash. We're going to put these here. We go there. That's very nice. How much can these stack up to? Up to 6. I can stack up to 6 of them on each other? My goodness. So that's going to be 4 space. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, hold on. I should go over 2. What am I doing? Giant bat hide. Can go here. Beetle shells. I guess beetle shell and beetle wing can go there for now. Well, that's some stuff that can get given to. Merchant can take that. Doesn't want that. That there. Weaponsmith, sell. And we have the alchemist quest. Got test run. Give me the flour for that. All right. Okay. Right, we're gonna do some crafting now. Okay, so armorer, his service, he melts down iron for ya. Okay, so that's that. And the leather worker is going to make some bags for us. Right, there we go. So we go back to stash. All right. I'm up to 5. Oh, only 5 of those though. Okay, 5 is 5 bars, but 6 ingots though, or 6 ingots of 6 ore. Okay. Giant bat hide. Okay. Beetles there, bats there. Okay. Alright, things are nicely organized. Alright, I'm gonna go to the washroom real quick. Oh, no, exit game. I want to tab over here and then go into... See you after the break. Alright. We're back at it again. So, I kind of want to do more goblins, I guess. More goblins, more mining. Yeah, getting more metals, getting more bat wings. I think the goblin caves is where we go from here. Yeah. I think that's where we go. We're gonna drink your water while this is loading. I'm locked in. How will I escape? Oh, get the lever on the inside. Oh, sorry. No, I'm playing Sister Fox. I forgot. No, Sister Fox has a deep voice as well. Ha 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 ha. Gets rid of that. Mummy is dead. Oh, a surgical kit. Wow, look at that. Been looking for those for a while. Maybe I need to be in the goblin cave for a while now. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Maybe that's exactly what I've been missing. Cause there's arrows, strings here. There's bowstring here. There's bat wings. There's cloth. Like everything's here. I guess I've been hanging out in the other place for far too long. Or maybe I just haven't been going deep enough. Like maybe I need to go into the inferno, not just the depths or the crypt. Ew. Why are they keeping undead as prisoners? Weirdos? You keep them for labor or something? Like what? I don't know if I even need this loot that bad. There's not loot everywhere. Okay. What a dick. He's trying to lock me in here. He is locking me in here. What? I can't get out. Why is he trying to kill me? Why are you trying to kill me? Like, go away. No, actually, what the hell? Like, what are you doing? This is not a PvP server. Why are you griefing? Okay. Like, you can go on a PvP server if you want. Are you kidding? What are you doing? What are you doing? Go away! Yeah, do you just do this because I can't fight back? Like, do you just get a sick thrill out of that? Like, what's going on? Would you like a hug? No, go away. Get out of this fucking dungeon. What a dick. I have no idea what the hell that was about. Wow, that upset me more than actually, like, you know, just losing at the game. Like, that's just fucking trolling, dude. I don't like that. I've never experienced that before. Oh, Goblin's got something for me. Goblin's pride. Oh, I got goblin ears for him. Alright, I'll gather you some goblin ears. Sure, why not? Stash. Class, merchant. Wow, okay, well, I don't know, I want to keep going, but that really upset me, like, wow. Like, what makes you do something like that? What makes you do something like that? I really don't, I want to know. Because, like, this is intentionally a non-PvP server, which is meant so that we can just, like, casually play. And when you do stuff like that to someone, like, that's, I don't know, defeats the purpose. Like, if you want to grief someone, go to a PvP server. Like, that's where it's supposed to be. That's where you're supposed to pick on people. That's where it's fun. That's where people asked for that. But I didn't ask for that. I don't know. I'm just crashing out now. Let's go back to something simpler. Okay, where do you want? There was a quest. There was a quest earlier. Hold on. Merchant, surgeon, quest. You want me to use surgical kits in the Ruins of the Forgotten Castle. Okay, so we'll use the surgical kit we got here in the Ruins of the Forgotten Castle. Okay, let's go do that. Okay, let's have a sip of coffee while we're at it. Okay, the chest. Purple, nice, very nice. We're at the graveyards. This is Easy loot. As long as we don't have to fight too many of these gargoyles. Slap him in the taint with a mace. See, the real trick with these bigger creatures, you don't want to be in front of them. That's where their main attacks are going to be coming from. Is basically in front of them or behind them. I don't need any of those. Skeleton. Royal. Ooh, a purple Salier. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's move some things around. Purple Salier. This can be dropped. That can go there. This can go there. That can go there. Oops. Now pick up that purple Salier. Pendant, leather cap for purple. I guess we go fight monsters now. Where are we? I guess we can fight a little carelessly because we want to use up that surgical kit. We just don't want to get killed. Ow. Okay, we got that carelessly. So I was saying about combat a little earlier, was that combat, the weapons are so accurate as to where they are actually hitting on the body and the map, that they actually do more damage if you hit with the tip of the weapon, the head of the weapon, like a mace, right? Than if you hit with the shaft of it, because the shaft is not, well, the dangerous part of it, obviously, right? Okay, that's good. That's about the damage we want to take. Okay, so now we're going to go into the surgical kit. Wow, it takes a lot longer than I thought. Oh my god. Ugh. Ah, much better. Okay, so that's one use of a surgical kit in a forgotten, or what's it called? Forgotten castle, crumbling castle in the castle. Let's look for some flowers. Those flowers are kind of important for that quest that we're doing, and they just make potions, which are actually quite expensive. I keep seeing those little, like, weed flowers. Ones that are everywhere. And... there we go. Okay, that was, that was pretty close. Good thing we had some good armor there. Heavy gauntlets. Are these heavy gauntlets better than my heavy gauntlets? They are better than my heavy gauntlets. Look at that. Nice. Magic resistance, dexterity, dexterity figure, healing magic, undead damage reduction, and magical damage bonus. Cool. That's nice to see. Drop that for. Oh, not that one. That one. That's a blue. No, that's. Can't have any grays. Any gray that doesn't need to be. For that. Okay. No. Okay. No. See, I've been jumped by them so many times now. I barely react anymore. I'm just kind of like, eh. Yeah, that's a mimic. Should have seen me like when I first started playing. It was maddening. Every time I'd see one, I'd be like, no, not again. Is that a one-handed dagger? Secondary weapon. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, let's mosey on out of here. Someone was down here. Well, that's an exquisite diamond. Okay, let's drop one of these. You got a green one of these? There, we drop that for the exquisite diamond. Yeah, absolutely. An exquisite diamond means it upgrades. Okay. 568 gold. I think that's even better than last time. Merchants. Collector. Get rid of the shiny junk. The diamond, those diamonds, and those emeralds are fine. That is everything. 400 gold right there. Bam. Weaponsmith. Selling. That's another 100 right there. Nice. And this exquisite diamond here. Let's see. Goldsmith. What do I have that is? do I have that is blue? Magical damage bonus or undead damage reduction. Undead magical damage bonus. Undead magic reduction. Memory capacity, physical damage, additional physical damage, true physical damage. What is the difference between true physical damage and... +1 to magical healing. Okay, so to treasurer. Goldsmith. Magical healing by 1. There we go. Okay, so I've upgraded my gauntlets. +1 to magical healing. So how is my magical healing actually? Stash, stats, health 25, 125, will 28, knowledge 29. Increase your memory capacity and improve your spell casting speed and recovery bonus. Nice. Resourcefulness is pretty low. Increase your magical interaction speed and spell power. Dexterity increases your action speed and manual dexterity, increasing item speed, equipped speeds. Agility increases your move speed and regular interaction speed, slightly increases your action speed. Oh, so agility is like the secondary to dexterity, the same way strength is the secondary to vigor, because strength is more increases your physical power and the damage you do with your weapon, but also slightly increases your health, when vigor increases your health and your recovery bonus. Dexterity is like increases your action speed and manual dexterity, increasing item equipment speed, but agility increases your move speed and regular interaction speed, slightly increasing your action speed. So if you're focusing action speed, you want dexterity and agility. I don't know. That's... Ooh, we're filling up fast. Oh my goodness. We're filling up fast. Let's take a look at the quests we had here. Demon imps, bat ears, eyes, and coins, and coins. Hunters, gold emblems. Yeah, I guess we can only do so many of these in a day, right? You know, I think I'm centered enough again to go back to doing the Goblin Cave again. I just really don't want to risk getting killed in there again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Merchants, treasure. There we go. That'll do. Okay, let's go do the Goblin Caves again. Drink some water while we load. Okay, so where are we? Goblin Town. skull out. Ooh. Go. Oh, 2 more bat wings. Nice, nice. Goblin ear? Nope. No. Out there. Out there. We're not here for loot. We're here for materials. Why are we going in just then? I don't know. A little bit of loot won't hurt, I guess. I don't know. Let's put those there, those there, those there. Okay. We're looking for metals. We're looking for bat wings, and we're looking for goblin ears. I guess there gets to be a point where you just don't need any more loot. Well, I guess that's almost blasphemy, isn't it? To say don't need more loot. Everyone needs more loot. We all need more loot. Yeah, like how am I supposed to get 70,000 gold if I don't keep up, right? Okay, let's have some goblins back here. I like how this game does its weapon swapping and item swapping. Like just quickly between 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way to 9. Like going to 9 seems ridiculous. Wait, this plays better than mine. No, open axe. We'll take that. Jester cap seems rather expensive. Nice. Alright, we said we weren't here for loot though, right? Where were we? This is the valley. Let's see what's over here. There we go. Here's the rope for escape. Goblin maze, which is not so bad if you have a map. You just follow. Hmm. Don't be a mimic, please. Oh god. Oh, the biggest box in the room. Ooh, forest boots in purple. Nice, nice. Put those over here. Iron ore I can have the 6 iron ore in one, which is nice. Why are we looking for loot? We're not supposed to be looking for loot. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, hold on. Where? Warriors. All dead. Everything good was already taken. I see, I see. Okay, well we got some more iron, we got some spells. Okay, let's see if I can find a little bit more metal before we go. Zombie, do you have old cloth? No old cloth. Why does the torch burn underwater? I don't hate it, but I'm concerned. Ooh. Okay, we're looking at 4 minutes. Let's, if we don't see anything in our immediate vicinity we want to take with us, it's time to go. Oh, this rope is gone already. Alright, then we've escaped. 541 in value, but it's worth more than that. Stash. Batwings. That's 2 more batwings. That's 2 more iron. Another axe. A common axe. So we can probably sell one of these poor axes. Merchant, collector. Tailor. Sell the funny hat. You buy bandages? You buy bandages? Sure, why not? Let's see. Stash. Yeah. That looks about right. Okay. Merchant. Let's see. Merchant. Other service. Back. Stash. There we go. I make more money in the act of trying to collect these bags than I do actually that I actually can store. I make more money than I can store. It's kind of ridiculous. Look at our merchants. Does she have for us? No, what does Goblin have for us? Goblin's proud. He wants those ears, right? He wants those ears. Weaponsmith, service, smell my iron. Okay. What is this? A coral fragment. Disarm trap kit. Silver ingots. Copper ingots. Gold. Ruby. Cobalt. Frost and Tidestone. Tidestone. Interesting. Probably like sea glass, essentially. I think that's the idea behind it. Alright, well, we're out of materials now. We need to find cloth. We need to find bowstring. Well, we don't need to find bowstring. We need to find wings again. Merchant, woodsman, sell. Yeah, he doesn't want it. It's a gift. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Let's see. Additional memory capacity and 1 physical healing. 1 magical healing, 1 magical healing. How much is my magical healing? Perks and skills. Memory. Magical healing +8. Pretty significant. Every time I use my healing spells, I get 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Or is that the 5 I get from that? 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I get 3 extra from. Okay, yeah. So if I took that advanced healer away for like perseverance, protection from evil, requiem, undead slaying, I suppose. Armor. Let's check out my armor. Magical interaction speed, equip speed, casting spell speed, persuasive. Is based on the resourcefulness of the character and determines the base duration of special effects such as Bard Song. Buff duration. How much longer or shorter a buff lasts on you. Armor penetration, magic penetration, headshot damage reduction. For magic power. I'm kind of balanced between physical and casting. Undead magic reduction. Resisting rate from resisting. Magic resistance. Armor rating from armor rating 356. I'm 46% armored. How much physical damage is reduced? Your armor rating directly impacts your physical damage reduction. I reduce 46.8% of my from my armor rating alone. Nice. Wait, shouldn't I be getting like 18, 15, and 15. This affects both yourself and allies. Okay, it doesn't seem to be recognizing that I get the bonus from the magic resist bonus. A magic resist, physical resist. Okay. I don't know. I guess I could stare at these stats all day and they wouldn't make them any different. So, advanced healer, blunt weapon mastery. Using this, you gain 10% physical damage bonus. Nice. Brewmaster. I really don't use Brewmaster often enough, but I really should. I could swap it out for Undead Slayer, actually, though. Because instead of getting a plus 10 strength bonus, I get 20% undead damage bonus just across the board. Here, let's swap that out, I guess, for now. I could be, like, unkillable if I use the right stats. Faithfulness, divine magic damage bonus. When the divine attack is successful, reduce your move speed, their move speed by 15 for 1.5. Does not inflict while on cooldown. Gain 15% divine magic damage. Advanced healer. 15% magical damage bonus. Divine magical damage bonus. I don't know. These seem like more like I would use these if I was playing with partners. But since I am not, deal an additional 10 divine magical damage to all enemies within 7 seconds, only when melee attacking. Yeah, see, these are physical damage reduction for 6 seconds. Judgment. After channeling for 1 second, deal 25% divine magic damage to a target and reduce their movement speed by 30 for 2 seconds. Once the channel begins on target, crosshair target is no longer required. This spell has 5-meter range and will fail if the target goes out of that range. Judgment. I don't know. I think I like this one better. This one's 100 damage to everyone around me. Pretty solid. I don't think I could really go without that. Yeah. What's our runtime? What time are we at? What time are we at? We're coming up on... Where are we? 3 hours and 15 minutes. 17 minutes now. You know what? I think we can call it there. We'll call it there, yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming out to my stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah, this is the new game we've been playing for a while, so come pop by whenever. I'll probably be playing over the next few days. Going through dungeons, collecting loot, building new stuff. Let's see what we got in here still. Hold on. Yeah, no, we're moseying on. We're moseying on. We got lots of money. Let's see what we're at. We're at 11K. We made 11K today. Very nice. We're going to push it. We're going to push it, see if we can get like 20K, 30K, 40K, 100K. We want to get 100K gold. We want to be a millionaire. Million gold. 1 million gold. Let's see if we can make it happen. 1 million gold. I believe we can do it. I believe we can do it. Yeah. I think we can do it. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. Yeah, we'll be back on the next few days. Thanks for coming out. Have a great day.